How's it going, guys? Jared here. This time I'm giving you a tech tip. This is on a wheel bearing. I removed some of this stuff because I'm breaking down this car into parts. But anyway, I'm just showing you for demonstration purposes how to get this center nut out of the axle when it just spins. Maybe you took it apart prematurely. Typically, you're going to either press the brake pedal to compress the brake pads on the rotor, or some people put a screwdriver or punch or something in the vented disc. Honestly, I don't even really like any of those. Something that I've came up with is what you want to do is you want to find your stud or your lug nut. This works really well on German cars that have the studs rather than the nuts. If you want other videos, I can make other videos on stud cars. This bolt right here, if you put it back in here, I already know because I've tried this. If you go all the way with this, you don't want to use the studs anyway. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to find the proper bolt, a longer bolt, and you're going to put it all the way through this hub nut right here and run the bolt so that it blockades itself against the actual bearing race housing itself. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to try to do this without editing because this is my first YouTube video. We're going to go over to my pile of bolts, the bolt bin, and we're going to compare the size that I need. So the first thing that you do is you look at your thread pitch. You look at your thread pitch on your bolt. You try to find another bolt that has a similar thread pitch, and then you just put it up to the other bolt here, and let me see if I can find one that's long with the same thread pitch. Okay, here we go. It's a long bolt. It's got the same diameter and it's got the same thread pitch. So what we're going to do is first we're going to mock it up and take a look at it. So basically it's gonna stick if I try to put it all the way in here. So we're gonna take it to the grinder and we're gonna make a little locator pin. That's most likely good enough. We're going to try that out. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab the correct socket to screw that thing in. All right. Again, we're just doing this in one shot, so bear with me here. Trying to find, obviously, something that you guys can always deal with. Trying to find my next tool. I should have everything laid out, obviously. Look at that. So honestly, I could go in more with that if I had an impact, but that's good enough. So now I'm going to show you, to get this center bolt out, takes this big 19 millimeter. What you want See how rusty that is? Sometimes it doesn't go all the way in. Another tech tip is you want a brass hammer. When you're hammering on any of your tools, don't use a regular hammer. Use a brass non-marring hammer. All right, now we're gonna get the long breaker bar. Stick it right in there. All right, now with that locator pin in place, it's gonna break it right loose. And obviously, you can make it better. You can make it fit in there longer to where it holds on that stud. I made a better one. I just whipped this one out in a quick video. So there you go. There's the center bolt out.